How's it going, guys? It's me, the Domo Taku, here today to talk about episode 12 of ReZero, the first episode to the new arc, which involves many crazy things for one, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So, last episode we finally conclude. Was this episode 12? Did I just screw up already? No, episode 12, yes, I'm correct. I'm thinking of some other series. Episode 12, yes. Episode 12 starts off the new arc in the series, as we see from all the many things that happened in the series. For one, with introduction of all these, these girls and these candidates for some kind of thing that's going on. So for one, let's get to the business here, okay? Ever since the new arc started after episode 3, episode 3, the first arc, and then we had the whole mansion arc thing. One of the questions all those times I had was where the frick was Felt? Seriously, she just got knocked out and kidnapped by Reinhardt. And then here she is popping up in episode 12 in the end. I gotta say that ending was pretty good. But she turns out to be some kind of candidate for a princess? What? And I mean, I know it's cool that we saw Old Man Ram and the 3 hooligans once again. But Felt is what happened in that time of 9 episodes, 8 episodes where Subaru was in the mansion? What the frick did she become a princess? So that's a really good start for this arc, right? You have this okay, the return of Felt, and then what the frick is she doing being a princess? So yeah, one of the things that was big questions, okay, where the frick is Felt? And I'm so glad that they didn't really hold up Felt and her, leaving her out throughout this whole time until later in the series. I expected Felt to be back later after this other arc, but I guess she's involved in this arc now, so it's okay, she's back. And we get this whole mystery thing, oh, she's probably related to this thing. And to be honest, this arc, I don't really know about this arc too much. So, I get the gist of it, but then the way that the anime does it is just sort of, I don't want to say bad, but it's just sort of, you don't give the 100% because for one, we don't know the freaking lore or how the freaking world works in this different alternate fantasy world, right? That Subaru went in. He just just teleports in and he sort of gone through these things and stuff happened, right? But in the end of the episode, the councilmen or the people in this courtroom thing are talking about some prophecies or these girls and whatnot, and some lore of the world. I don't even know what the world's called. It's Litiganica or something like that. Yeah, I don't get this stuff, and they don't really explain it a lot, but the gist of it is that these 4 girls, or 5 girls technically, including Felt, are running for some kind of competition or candidacy for something, right? They're gonna compete against each other for some kind of princess role, for being princess of the kingdom or something like that, right? That's basically the gist of it, because we already know that Milia is part of that too. So basically the gist of it, and they don't talk about the thing with Reinhardt and I don't know, the moon ending the world or something like that. I don't know exactly. Talking about some kind of prophecy of dragons or something like that. There's so much stuff that's going on in this episode that doesn't fully explain because I don't really understand, or I guess it might be me, but we don't really understand how this world works, and that's sort of possibly what the arc's gonna be about, but who knows? So I think this arc is starting to go towards the candidates of the. Actually, I don't know how this arc is gonna work, because for one, it has to deal with not maybe the other candidates of the presidency, the other girls and Felt, but who knows? But I guess for now it is the 5 girls and their competition for being the princess of the kingdom's name. I don't even know what the heck they called it, but yeah, I mean, I found it kind of suspicious that Old Man Ram was there. Actually, I don't know if Ram knows what the heck's going on here and whatnot, and apologize because I keep mistaking Ram, Rem, all the names, Hyperdimension, Tunia, not my fault. So anyways, I don't know about this arc, and for one, the one big question that I have right now for this arc that's going on is where Subaru's checkpoint is, basically, because, we all know that Subaru's gonna be dying once more, and just dying over and over again in this arc, right? There's no way he's not going to, because he has to make some mistakes and screw up before he can fix it, right? So, they're involving at least, okay, so every single, most of the main characters are here now. We have Subaru, and you have all the girls here. Rem and Ram are doing whatever, but you have Felt here. I guess that's basically the gist of it. That's we're focusing on her now and her being some kind of princess or something like that. But you have all the other 3 canon girls where you saw one of them with like in the red, like who doesn't know about like the apples or whatever, and then you have the other 2 who are there, and you have this weird like cat girl who's a freaking trap. Oh my goodness, the freaking trap. Like, I don't know where this is going, but I mean, this is, for one, it's just a starter, and I must say that they did good on this sort of starting arc episode thing with Felt being shown off in the end, and then it's like, oh, my question has been answered. Like, where the frick has Felt been this whole time? Here she is, and she's a princess. What? Exactly. So I don't know how this is gonna work here, and I don't know if it's gonna be the return of what's the killer's name? Elsa? Yeah, that girl. Like, you know, we don't know what's gonna happen in this arc, but for now, like, it's okay. So we have Felt return here. We have these other 3 princessy girl things, and Subaru's like freaking making him jealous of Satella, not why I call it Satella, Emilia, and all those other things going on. So, you know, I don't really understand the lore of this place, and I sort of didn't really pay attention to much of it when the all dudes were talking, because like even in the episode, like the girls was like, oh, can we just skip the formalities and like just get to the topic of what we're doing here? Like, yeah, seriously. So they tried to avoid the question of all the lore and what the hell they're doing here and like the world and shit, right? It's just like, oh, well, I kind of might wanted to hear that, but anyways, who cares? So interestingly enough, we have Felt back, and now all the characters, mostly the girls, are here, and we know what the hell they're doing, sort of. But let's just see how many times it takes for Subaru to die and redo everything just to complete this arc. And we are at the halfway point. Oh man. You know, I was actually hoping that they might have done like another opening for ReZero, just because that they're doing 24 episodes, and like, you know, you can change up the opening in the half point, but I guess not. But it's okay. I like the first opening too. It's cool. And yeah, with the half point here, interesting. So anyways, guys, I don't know how this is gonna work out. The only way we're gonna find out more what's gonna happen is to wait next week, as usual. But this is episode 12, so most of the series are gonna be ending real soon. Oh my goodness, thank you for being 24 episodes, ReZero. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed, and like the video if you like Felts and ReZero, because for one, thank you for being 24 episodes. Anyways, subscribe, because next week I'll be covering episode 13, where we'll learn more in details and get more in depth to this arc and learn why the frick Felt is a princess or some sort of nonsensical stuff. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Double Taku Anime channel. So take care, guys, and matane.